Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm starting to film a weekly vlog, however I'm actually starting it on the weekend. Today is a Sunday because we've actually done something kind of exciting which during tier 3 lockdown is obviously quite rare. Yesterday we actually went to Ikea because we wanted to pick up a few bits for the kitchen to get some extra kitchen storage, as you can see behind me. So I'm going to insert a few clips of us in Ikea yesterday here.
You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too. Can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me, trying to find another way to say
my
this,
speedy girl. Come on, my speedy girl. And now that you've seen us behaving like children in Ikea, it's time to just sort of show you what we got. I'll give you a little haul. There's not loads, but there's a little bit. Basically, we wanted extra storage for the kitchen, so we've bought the same like cube storage that we have upstairs for downstairs, although it is a smaller one. It's a 2x4 Kallax unit, and then to go with that, I think these are called the inserts. So we've bought like a shelf, which we plan on putting like spices and things on, and then we've bought 2 like cupboards to put on the bottom. Then we also picked up this standard plant to put on top, which I swear everybody has, but I just haven't had it yet, so now's my time to shine. We got a Christmassy candle. This is like vanilla and cinnamon, I think. I don't really know what those are, but it smells Christmassy. And for ages we've been looking for new plates, so we actually bought some new side plates and some new like big plates, but we didn't like the bowls for this set, so we actually just left the bowls. And then also to go with the Kallax, we bought these, which I'm not gonna lie, were really expensive for what they are, but I think they look really nice and I'm excited to see what they look like in. And that's pretty much everything. So we're gonna use this space to put the new unit, and I think we're going to start setting this up right now, so let's jump into a time lapse of us doing just that.
You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me, it seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the...
Ta-da! So this is the finished piece, and to be honest I absolutely love it. Even though these were like quite pricey, these were like £15 each, which is pretty much more than a whole cabinet. They are such good quality and they feel so nice. We haven't filled it yet. I'll basically just tell you what we're going to fill it with though, because that will take some time. In the bottom we're going to have appliances in here, so like toasty maker, churro maker, blender. Then we've moved all of our baking bits out of the baking cupboard down here, because the reason we've got this is because we wanted more kitchen storage, and particularly in the cupboards. So we're going to move the nice looking things out and just have more room for like mugs and just little bits and pieces that we've got excess of. This next open one, it's got a candle on there for now, but we need to buy little jars to put all of our spices in. And we're going to have like baking spices and also like seasoning spices, if that makes sense. We're going to have our pastas in here. Again, we haven't got the actual pasta to fill them with at the minute. And then all of these boxes, and you might remember if you've seen a previous video that we've got a refill cupboard upstairs. So what's going to go in here is the things that we sort of refilled down here. So say for instance fabric conditioner, powder for the washing machine, washing up liquid, things like that. It's just handy to have a bit of extra storage, because whenever we go to our refill cupboard to bring things downstairs, we have to like jump up and go to the back, so this will make life a lot easier, and we are very happy with it. So yeah, that's basically it really. There's not really much else to say. We're really happy. It's taken us a few hours to get all of it sorted how we wanted it, and now it's about 2 o'clock, so we need to get a little move on because we need to write a list, because we're going to Asda today, and because it's a Sunday it shuts at 4 o'clock. So I'll catch up with you when we get back from Asda and show you what we pick up. Stop! 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 End record now. End.
2 hours later.
So it's been a few hours now. I think it's about 4 o'clock already, and we've just got back from shopping. We do our shopping every week at Asda, and I was going to give you a whole sort of haul of everything that we got, but I just figured it would take too much time and I don't want this snippet to be too long in the vlog. So instead I'm just going to show you the things that we bought for the meals that we have in this week. We're really trying not to like buy too much of anything at the minute because we want the space coming up till Christmas. So for lunches this week we're having these part baked baguettes. They only take like a few minutes to cook, and we're going to put ham and salad in them. We've already still got like peppers and things and a few things that ran over from last week, so we're going to be using a lot of last week's ingredients. Tonight we're also going to use some of these. We've got 2 packs of these, see, to have some tomato soup with, because we just felt like, you know, when you're in a shop you're all cold and you want something warm and cozy, so we're having that this evening. Another night we're also having some chicken, some courgettes, and then as I said we've got some like peppers. I've still got some onions from last week, so we're going to put all of that together in a tortilla wrap. And then we've also got some like frozen like bird's eye breaded chicken bits and pieces, whatever you call them. So I just picked up some sweet potato fries to have with them. We always have frozen broccoli and bits in the freezer and peas, so we'll just have some veg that we've already got with that. And to be honest, that's pretty much it. So we've got all of our lunches there. We'll just have the same lunch every day. And then as I said, we've got 1, 2, 3 meals. I'm also going to make a pasta with some of like the old veg and things that we've got, so that's 4 meals. I can't really remember what else we've got, but I did plan for like a week's worth of meals really, but that's sort of all there was to show you meal wise today. And a very good morning everybody. Today is actually Tuesday, and I feel like every time I film I always apologising for not filming the day before because I was busy or, you know, whatever. So I just thought I would get you all up to speed and tell you sort of what's happened in the last 24 hours and what's happening today. So yesterday on Monday I didn't have the best day at all. You might have seen if you follow me on Instagram that I received my first like grade back from this master's course from this semester, and it was my grade 4 research methods, which if you've been following like my YouTube journey you'll know the research methods assignment and me just did not get on at all. I'm terrible with numbers. I really struggled with it. I sought help from the university. I went to a Sigma Centre for additional support because they sort of provide like maths tuition and statistics tuition, and they said, I'm sorry, I have no idea what this is, I can't help you. So I really struggled, and I think like a combination of my poor understanding of stats and a lack of support from the university combined just didn't help me at all. Like at one point I didn't think I'd have anything to submit. So yesterday I found out that I actually got a high pass in that assignment. So the way that a master's course is graded is different to undergraduate. So you have fail, low pass, high pass, merit and distinction. So it's kind of the same sort of grade boundaries if you think of it in terms of percentages. So like a distinction is the same as the first. It's like 72% plus. Then you have your 2, 1, 2, 2, third and fail. So I obviously got a 2, 2, which like to some people that might sound fine, but I typically aim for a 2, 1, which is a merit at master's level. So I was naturally disappointed, and I was so upset because like percentage wise I've never scored that low before. So I sort of spent the day on the sofa yesterday binge watching TV. We're watching The Crown at the minute, which is really good, and I also watched a lot of YouTube and ate too much chocolate just to sort of comfort myself. But now like I'm sort of the understanding that at one point I didn't think I'd have anything to submit. I didn't think I'd pass. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. So the fact that I passed is an achievement in itself because I struggled so much. I've never struggled as much with my work as I've struggled this semester. So the fact that I've passed is an achievement, and that's what I'm sort of trying to tell myself. Like, I don't have to resit, I've passed. There's still an opportunity for me to be able to graduate with a merit. I don't know if a distinction is possible at the minute, but a merit is sort of what I'm aiming for in this master's, so there's still a chance for that to happen. So yeah, just to sum up, I had a bit of a bad day yesterday. That grade sort of threw me off for the day, and I just spent the day looking after myself, listening to my body. I felt exhausted from the sadness and the crying, so I just spent the day on the sofa. There really wasn't much for me to show you guys. Today I've spent the morning on the phone to council tax people because they're chasing me and sending me threatening emails when I'm a student and I don't pay council tax anymore. I've loaded up the car to take things to the tip, and I've organised when I'm dropping off my presents and things to some of my family members, which is actually tomorrow, so you'll see that tomorrow. Lunch is currently in the oven. We're having pot baked baguettes, as you would have already seen earlier on in the video. And I've got work at 5 o'clock, so in between now and then I'm gonna eat my lunch and start doing my grandma's scrapbook, which is what I've got her for Christmas, and I haven't started it yet. I'm a bit worried about it getting there on time because it's already the 15th of December, so I'm going to have to post it first class whenever it's done, but I'm hoping to get it done fairly quickly, so I need to start that today. And then I also need to write my Christmas cards, but I'm kind of hoping to take them with me to work, I'm not going to lie. So that's basically the plan. I'll update you probably when I'm doing my grandma's scrapbook, but I just thought I'd give you a little lowdown of what happened yesterday, what's happening today, and just sort of get you all up to speed. Not everything that you see in people's lives is always like hunky-dory. Like, people do have down days, I think, especially this year with like stresses at Christmas and COVID and bits and pieces. Like, I just think if you looked at my Instagram, you'd think I was having the time of my life sometimes. Not all the time, because I'm quite honest, but yeah, it's not always as it seems. Like, people do have down days, and this year I've just had way more than normal, so I just thought I'd, you know, be a bit honest, be a bit raw with you guys. I was not camera worthy yesterday. This face was very red, very blotchy. The hair was very greasy. Yeah, so I'm just glad that we're all up to speed, and hopefully the rest of this week can be a little bit more upbeat, because I would really like that coming up to Christmas. Okay, so it's time for me to start scrapbooking. This is a scrapbook that I've got for my grandma. I bought this from Hobbycraft, and it's literally just plain. So there's not really much to that, but I'm thinking of putting some stuff on the front because I've got these letters which go quite nicely, so I might just spell out like grandma's scrapbook on the front with those. I think just keep it nice and simple. I order all of my prints from Snapfish when I'm getting them like standard 6x4. There is another site that I order Polaroids from as well, but I really like Snapfish. There's always good discount codes and things. It's really reasonably priced. I then got out all of my pens, and I bought these like metallic pens like specifically for scrapbooking, so I've got those to use as well. I've got some double-sided tape and some glue dots to stick stuff down with, as well as all these different washi tapes. There's like loads of different ones, so some of those might come in useful. I've also got these photo corners, again from Hobbycraft. Most of this stuff is all from Hobbycraft. These are like 40p, so they're really good value. Just some stickers I got with one of my notebooks. From HomeSense, I've picked up some more stickers there. I've got lots of different coloured, like glittery pieces of paper, I think. Little tags, little stickers of like travelling bits and pieces, like cameras, suitcases, Eiffel Tower, that sort of thing. 3D stickers from London, and 3D stickers of just like the beach and stuff. Again, those, I've got those there. I've also got stencils, and then I also have books that are filled with loads of different designs, so those might come in useful. I don't really know what went through my head when I was buying this one, because there's so many birds and I'm just like, I don't even really like it that much anymore. But that was from B&M for £2.99, so that's really reasonably priced. I also have these again from Hobbycraft, lots of different marble pieces of paper which are exactly the same size as a scrapbook. And then in here we've just got coloured card that I ordered from Amazon for like £3. So I'm just about to start setting myself up. The first thing I'm going to do is distribute all of the photos into each grandchild, because each page in a scrapbook is going to be a separate grandchild, and then I'm going to see how much I can get done before work.
We into the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think.
Okay, so it's been about an hour and a half and I've really been scrapbooking so hard. Like, I've actually never scrapbooked before. All of the materials that I had, I bought because it's something that I wanted to do during lockdown, and I printed off loads of photos for myself from like traveling and things, but I just never got around to it, even though like we were literally stuck in the house. So it's kind of good because I've obviously been able to use those materials for my grandma's. I haven't done as much as I wanted to do, and I'm not going to show you what I've done purely because I've just done my dad's double page spread and my auntie's double page spread, and I know my dad wouldn't feel comfortable me putting him online, and I don't know about my auntie, but maybe I'll show you like my page when I do mine, or my brother's or someone else's. But I'm really happy with what I've done so far. I now just need to clean up this absolute mess. It's 4:20, so I actually need to leave for work in about 20 minutes, so I need to tidy this up, get myself changed, and I will probably catch up with you either when I get back from work at 9 o'clock or tomorrow morning. So I'll see you then. And good evening everyone. Once again, it's another apology as I haven't filmed all day, but there really is good reason for it. Like this morning, I think I mentioned yesterday that I went and dropped off presents at my nanny and granddad's house and at my dad's house. They're just not particularly people that would, you know, want to be filmed, so I'm not going to go there and shove a camera in their faces if that's not something that they're interested in, because that's just, I just wouldn't do that. Then we came home and we had just a little spot of lunch and watched Big Bang Theory. We're now on season 6, like almost halfway through season 6, which is absolutely crazy. Then we went out pretty much straight away and actually did our Christmas shopping. It's Wednesday the 16th of December, so it is a little bit early, but we're actually going to celebrate Christmas here on the 23rd, which means a lot of the food we wanted was in date until that point. So rather than go when the shops are really busy, we've been this evening instead, and we've got back, we've unpacked, and it's now 20 to 10. And I feel like we've only just like stopped. When we went Christmas shopping, we've been to M&S and we've been to Asda. I will be showing you that in a separate video. And next to M&S, there's also a H&M. And we popped in there to see if we could get Charlie a Christmas jumper. They didn't have any, but we did manage to pick up a few other little bits and pieces. One of which was these jeans that I'm wearing, which I'm going to show you quickly. So these are the jeans that I picked up. I'm really not sure how well you can see, but they are white, like a creamy white. And then on the bottom, they've got like, you know, like rips and like 2 little separate layers. I think on the camera it looks quite creased, but there's like 2 little layers there of different fabrics. I think they look really nice. I really like the style of them. I'm a bit disappointed because I did have to buy these in a 14 because they looked really small in the shop. So I thought, oh, I'll size up just to play it safe. And now I've got them on, I actually think I could have bought a 16, which is a little bit ridiculous to be honest, and doesn't leave me feeling great, but we move. But yeah, let me know down in the comments how you think I can style these. I'm quite a big fan. I've never actually had anything like this before. I'm usually just either like a normal denim girl or like black jeans kind of girl. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you like them and how you would wear these, because I'm interested to see what I can put together. And now, in all honesty, I was planning on doing a little bit more scrapbooking, but we're tired. So I think I'm just going to get myself ready for bed and probably just catch up with you tomorrow.
You were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever want to go come closer next to me. Trying to find a
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
And a very good evening everybody. Apologies if the lighting isn't great, it's like 20 to 11. I think the last thing I filmed on this was a little morning montage of me getting ready, and that was on Thursday. And it's now Tuesday the 22nd, so it's the week after. And I was really rubbish at filming in this weekly vlog. Whenever I do weekly vlogs, I always end up cutting them down to like a few days worth, and this one is literally going to be no different. The reason I didn't film anything after that like morning montage, it was just sort of like a weird week for me, like headspace wise. On Friday, Boris announced the new rules for Christmas, and that like didn't affect me at all because I'm spending Christmas here on my own anyway. Like I'm not planning on mixing with any of my family or anything, so it didn't affect me. But at the same time, I kind of felt that week that all I'd really thought about is, oh, COVID this, COVID that, Christmas this, Christmas that, and it was just like, you know, really like tiring, and I just felt like fed up of it all. I wasn't feeling festive, I wasn't in the festive mood. I was just like, ugh, I'm over it sort of thing, which is never ever how I feel around Christmas time. Like Christmas time is my favourite thing to celebrate ever. And I also think that's probably the reason why I haven't been on it with the festive content. I actually thought this year that I would upload twice a week, once on a Wednesday, once on a Sunday. I had a whole rota and like schedule of videos that I wanted to upload, but just none of it happened, hence why they've all been quite vloggy, which, you know, is fine. Like we are in the middle of a pandemic, and I know we've been saying in the middle since like June, but who knows when the end is. And I think that's probably why I haven't been as on it with the festive content as I would have liked. I hope that next year I'll be able to do a lot more festive things, like going to markets and things, because this year just obviously hasn't been the same for anybody, like not just myself but for everyone. It's a weird time, this Christmas. But yeah, that's basically why I didn't film anything else, so I may as well end off this video here. I did manage to finish off my grandma's scrapbook and post that, so I'll insert a few pictures of the pages that I did here. I obviously did them nice and like big, and I didn't focus on things being too pretty because I wanted to do it more so she could read it and see it than like think, oh, you know, that's like designed nicely. So I'll put a few photos of that here now. And other than that, I just need to say goodnight or goodbye to you all whenever you're watching this. So thank you very much for watching the video, especially if you've made it all the way to the end. Please don't forget to give it a like, comment and subscribe down below. It would really mean the world to me to see this channel grow during 2021. Maybe that's going to be my year. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video, which is actually going to be tomorrow. So I'll see you all then. Bye.